Hi guys! Today I'm going to be filming 2 videos and it's extremely hot in here, so let's hope I don't die in the process. Hi guys! Alright, so today I am coming at you with kind of a catch-up wrap-up because I'm participating in Emojiathon this month, so all of the books that I'm currently reading will fall into a category for Emojiathon, so at the end of June I'm just going to do an Emojiathon wrap-up. But I don't really have enough books to do 2 separate wrap-ups for my standalones and series because I like to have at least like 6 books or something. So instead, I just have 6 books to show you. We're going to start with the standalones and then I'll go into the books in the series. First one on my pile is Exploring J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit by Corey Olsen. This is just a chapter-by-chapter discussion into The Hobbit. I read this while I was reading The Hobbit this past month in May for my Lord of the Rings Tolkien read-along thing. And I really enjoyed it. It made me think a little bit harder about a lot of stuff, and I'm just overall really glad that I decided to read it because I learned a lot. It's encouraging me to look a little deeper when I read. Next we have The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. I will link my book talk down below. I read this for my read-along. I loved it. Tolkien is my man. So. Then my last standalone is Distant Waves by Suzanne Wayne. This is a novel of the Titanic. It is kind of historical fiction, but there's like this weird Tesla plotline that doesn't really add up in the end. Everything else is plausible and like some of the stuff you can actually like check. Also, back here in the author's notes, she talks about all of the people in this, spiritualism when they talk about that. She's talking about like the hotel, the people who were, you know, on the Titanic. Like it's all of the kind of information that she did research in to make this book more historically accurate, and she acknowledges that there is no actual evidence of Tesla being on the Titanic. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading it. It was fun. It was weird, and like all of the references to the famous people like Arthur Conan Doyle and such, like it kind of brought me out of the story a little bit, but at the same time, like I enjoyed it. So for my books in series, I almost included this in like a standalones wrap up because I'm reading it as a standalone, but there is a second book, and that is The Art of Hearing Heartbeats by Jan Philip Sendeker. I read this book because somebody suggested it to me at a bookstore. It's very pretty, and I needed to read it so that I could know whether I was allowed to keep it or not, and I really enjoyed it. Like the writing in this is just nice, and it flows, and it's interesting, and it's just beautifully written. And this follows a girl. Her father up and left one day, and now she has traveled to Burma, which is where her father is originally from, to find out his history or something, like go looking for him. And she meets this man in a tea shop or something, and she agrees to come back and meet him, and he spends the next couple of days or so telling her her father's story before he moved away from Burma. And it was so beautiful and interesting and just crafted so wonderfully. I really enjoyed this. This is translated from German. Then, as you know, I was reading City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Yes, I enjoyed it. It was better than I thought it would be. And, like, I was thinking about it also, and, like, the characters are kind of crap. And, like, the plot is kind of crap. And, like, the plot twists are kind of crap. But, like, I wanted to keep reading, like. And it's not even, like, wonderfully written either. Like, it's decently well written, and I enjoyed reading it. But I think it's the way that the story was told, that it's told in a way that makes you keep reading. Like, it's told in a fast way. maybe? I don't know how to explain it. I just know that I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and I'm going to continue on with the series eventually. I have the second book. And then the last book that I have to talk to you about is Cerulean Sins by Laurel K. Hamilton. This is the 11th book in the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series. The Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series follows Anita Blake as she hunts vampires. Becomes, like, it's just so much. These are adult paranormal romance. So, sexy times. A lot of sexy times. More sexy times in this than there have been. I really enjoyed this one. It would probably be my favorite thus far because of the way the plot went. It was just a little bit different. Also, it's been months since I read one of these, so the distance has done me good. I really enjoy the series, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. So those are all of the books that I read this, not month, but like recently. Let me know if you've read any of these, what your thoughts and opinions are. Let me know what you've read recently. Right now I am currently reading The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien for the month of June as part of my Tolkien read-along. I'm also reading The Fellowship, The Literary Lives of Inklings by Carol and Philip Zaleski. Something like that. I'm still reading The Horse and His Boy by C.S. Lewis, the third book in the Chronicles of Narnia. And I am also in the middle of The Shining by Stephen King for Emojiathon. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can check out my next video. Have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye.